Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Davis Manor. I'm Brittany, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I had posted on Instagram like maybe a week or two ago that I made some pumpkin chocolate chip zucchini bread with fresh zucchini out of my garden. I'm so proud that it actually grew. So I figured I would show you how I made it. So here's a picture of the items that I made, like the little skull loaves, but we're also gonna do just like a regular loaf as well. So we're gonna do that. So if you have a skull pan or any of like the decorative pans that they always bring out around spooky season, you can use any of those. So as an example, so this recipe will make both this type pan or loaf thing. I don't know how big this is. 9 by 3 or something. Maybe is that a normal size of a loaf pan? So it's gonna make that, and it's going to make either this or like this. I think I'm gonna do the skulls again. I thought they turned out really cute. I mean, I think the little tombstones would be cute too, but I think I'm gonna stick with these. Plus they were super easy to get out of these. I don't know, I'm kind of scared because these are kind of like more like deep, and these kind of have like a slope so it's easy to get them out. So I'm gonna stick with this one, and I have all my ingredients already laid out, except I'm gonna show you how I shred and like drain my zucchini. I had never done it before, except for the only time I did it was for whenever I made it on Instagram. So I'm no professional, but also I got this recipe from, it was just a random TikTok that while I was searching for zucchini pumpkin bread. And then I came across this one TikTok, and I'll link it below where I kind of got the recipe from. Definitely don't want y'all thinking I came up with this, because I definitely did not. I am not a baker. I don't know if I already said that. I do not bake. Baking intimidates me. I really wanted to use my zucchini, so I had to figure something out. Also, I'm putting parchment paper in my loaf pan, and I saw this trick that if you crumple it up, and then whenever you uncrumple it, it'll stay in the pan better. So that's why I did that. So watch. And it'll be easier to get out whenever it's done. I don't know if everybody knew that trick and y'all just didn't tell me or what. But anyway, so like I said, I've got all the ingredients out here, so we'll go through that in a second. But let's go ahead and get started on shredding this zucchini. So here's the thing. The recipe, I'm pretty sure, said use a medium-sized zucchini. Be sure to wash it. Oh, I just put it down in flour. That's what that was. Be sure to wash it. I don't know if this is a medium size, because hold on. I'm assuming this is medium. This is small. And this one is large. So I just chose the most medium zucchini that I have. I don't know if technically this is like medium large, extra large. I don't know. I don't know what to compare it to. I'm just gonna use the medium-sized zucchini that I have. If you hear like some racket in the background, of course it's my dog. She's got a cat toy. Or maybe the cats have the toy now, because she just ran in here without it and it was still making noise. What are you doing? What are you doing, pumpkins? I can't pick you up. I got clean hands. Oh, she's so sweet. Okay, let's get started. So what I did last time, and I don't know if this is proper protocol or procedure or whatever, but you need a cheesecloth. I hope this is big enough. I think it is. And I lined my bowl with it. I kind of doubled it over too, because I felt like the strings, oh gosh, now you're not gonna hear anything I say. Pumpkin. Anyway, we'll make it work. So I just lined it. I double lined it with the cheesecloth because I don't want it to break. I mean, I don't know if it would or not, but just to be safe. And then I'm gonna cut up the zucchini. Move you over here to watch how I do it. Okay. So I'm just gonna cut the zucchini just so that it's small enough to fit inside my shredder. So I just cut it down the middle. And then cut it this way. I don't know if you're supposed to leave the skin on the zucchini, but I just did anyway. Once I shred it, it kind of takes most of the skin off anyway. If you don't leave the skin on the zucchini, don't come for me. I don't even know what I'm doing, so I'm just showing you what I did, you know? I'm no baker, like I already said. Baking intimidates me. Okay, so I just cut it so it's kind of small enough to fit in the shredder. And I'm not even kidding, if you don't own one of these shredders, like these things are a game changer. When I shred cheese, oh I forgot, I cut the ends off of this too. I'm gonna do that real quick. But yeah, these shredder things just make things so much simpler. Like I always shred my own cheese for recipes because it melts better if you do it that way. And doing it with a hand grater is just, it hurts. It hurts my wrist. Pumpkin, what are you doing? And also, I mean, if I'm doing something wrong, I don't know if I was supposed to cut the seeds out, which it looks like it's separating the seeds anyway, so like there's probably not going to be any seeds in it, but if it is, I think once it's like baked it gets soft, so it doesn't really matter. It just tastes really, really good, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Don't come for me if you are a baker, because I'll tell you one thing I am not, and that is a baker. I'm just having fun. And honestly, it tasted really good. The first time I made it, I was actually really impressed. And yes, my hands are clean, I promise. All right, this is honestly probably more zucchini than what we need, but that's okay. So let's get this out of the way. And then we're gonna squeeze as much moisture out of the zucchini as we can. I've read that some people say to leave some moisture in, or like to save the juice that comes out to put into the mixture. I don't know. I felt like my bread was moist enough without using or saving any juice. But then again, I don't really know what I'm doing, and I wasn't really sure what to compare it to, you know? You're just gonna squeeze all that juice out as much as you can. I don't know if I've updated you guys. So I went to the doctor because my right hand is like really, really weak and in a lot of pain. She thinks I have carpal tunnel, but I went to the chiropractor and he did some like little tests on my wrist and elbow and hand and all this stuff, and he's like, if you have carpal tunnel, this stuff should be hurting, and none of it really hurt what he was doing. So he's like, I'm gonna do an adjustment and then we'll have you come back for another adjustment next week. So it's still really, really weak and bothering me. It's been a little bit better. Pumpkin, of course, is getting into the cat's business, I'm sure, but yeah, I don't know what's going on, and it hurts really, really bad, and it keeps me up at night, so I've been losing sleep. But yeah, how have you guys been? Everything okay with you? You excited for spooky season? I know I am. Trying to get some spooky treats as well. Although, like I said, I don't know how to bake, because like it's such a science, and don't get me wrong, science was always my favorite subject in school. I just don't know, like baking is something else. I don't get it. All right, I think that's gonna be enough. Okay, yeah, my hand is starting to hurt, so let me get a bowl. My hands are so yucky. Let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, look at all the juice that came out of that. I got zucchini on my phone. It's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna have to read the recipe, so hold on. All right, so here's what I put. I'll go through the ingredients if I can get Pumpkin to be quiet for a second. I have 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of melted butter. Let's see if you can see all that. So 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of melted butter, 3 eggs, 1 can of pumpkin, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon baking soda, half a teaspoon baking powder, that's right here. I don't know if it's in view, it's over here. 3 cups of flour, that's here. And then I eyeballed all of these. So well, no, you don't eyeball salt. You just do a pinch of salt, but then I eyeball the pumpkin pie spice, ground clove. Ooh, this could have been bad. Leaf thyme does not go in this. What am I missing? Let's see. Pumpkin pie spice, ground clove, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg. Here it is. Okay. Whew, that could have been bad. So I eyeball all those, and I eyeballed the chocolate chips. So basically all that I did, well, I have my oven preset, preheating to 350. It's there now, it's ready. So in a bowl, you combine, and I don't know if there's really a set way to like an order to do this. So I'm just gonna do what I have in order. So I got sugar, 1 cup of melted butter, 3 eggs, 1 can of pumpkin. But you know what else? I don't even know if I put in the recipe to put zucchini in it. Like when I posted it on Instagram, I'll have to look. I'm not a baker. But if you are like intimidated by baking like I am, I feel like I'm your girl to watch, because we can just have anxiety together and not know what we're doing together. If you are a baker and you want to give me some tips and tricks and maybe some recipes to try, leave that down in the comments. I'd be like so thrilled to try something new that you think I could make. If it's like, you know, like, hey Britt, I know a real easy recipe I think you can do, send those my way, because these other recipes are not it for me. Like, they're kind of hard. Okay, so where am I? So I did the pumpkin, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. That's this. 1 teaspoon baking soda. That's this. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. And then 3 cups of flour and a pinch of salt. I feel like I should put the flour first, because now once I start this thing, flour's gonna be flying everywhere, right? Let me just pat that down a little bit, because this is about to get ugly, I can already tell. Okay, so pinch of salt. We'll just say that's a pinch. What is a pinch? I don't know. Then toss in my zucchini. Probably not all of it, actually. I probably should save some of that, because oh no, I'm making a mess. No. I feel like I'm your toddler that's wanting to cook with you, you know? Like if you have a toddler and they're like, Mom, let me help you cook. That's me. I'm the toddler in this situation. Oh my God. Okay. So before I start, I'm losing it. Before I start, oh my God, I've made a mess. Before I start putting all these other seasonings in and all this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing this really slowly. Maybe. I'm so scared that it's gonna start flying. Okay. That's a lot of zucchini. Oh my God. You know what? It's gonna turn out fine. It's gonna be fine. So I'm just gonna eyeball ground nutmeg. I don't know what I'm doing. That looks like a good amount. Pumpkin pie spice. That looks like a good amount. Ground clove. I feel like ground clove is very, very strong, so I'm not going to put a ton. We might be able to add more later. Ground cinnamon, I love, so let's, I hope this isn't too much. Okay, that's fine. And then chocolate chips. So I have a little bit left of this pack, and then I bought another one because I'm pretty sure I put like, I don't know, maybe half a pack of chocolate chips in it. These are the mini semi-sweet chocolate baking chips. Or is it semi-sweet or semi-sweet? How do you say it? I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, I just toss them in there. Maybe we'll kick it up a notch. All right, I ended up putting whatever was left in that last bag and then like a third or a fourth of this bag. So, I don't know. That's all I can say. So let's just make sure like all the flour's incorporated and mixed in. It's not. I see it on the walls still. Do you have a KitchenAid? I bought this one thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna bake so much. I've used this thing, I've had it for like maybe a year now. I've used it like 4 times, including this time. I don't know what I'm doing. Pumpkin's at my feet looking for anything I've dropped. She knows me. So let's keep mixing because I just don't know if it's fully incorporated. What's our motto? Good enough. Actually, it's not our motto, but that's fine. I don't know what I'm doing again. So this is what it looks like. Hold on, let me get you in a better angle here. Here is what it looks like. It looks pretty good, I think. I always double check, like, did I forget something? Everything's in there. Let's unplug the KitchenAid. Okay, let's move over here. All right, I sprayed my skull pan and I have my loaf pan. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about a cup, or maybe a little less than a cup. Actually, I'm gonna do half a cup and just scoop about a half a cup. I think I did a cup last time and it turned out fine, but I think this will be better. Oops, I already made a mess. It's fine. This is all just for fun, okay? I'm not in a baking competition and I'm not trying to share like the most magnificent recipe with the world, so this isn't even my recipe. I mean, kinda. I took a recipe I found online and tweaked it, and it turned out pretty good. Like, I'm actually really impressed. Okay, so those are full. Now the rest is going in this loaf pan. Let's put it in the oven, and for this pan, it's gonna be, I think, 45 minutes. I'll double check that. And then for the loaf pan, it's gonna be closer to 50 to 55 minutes. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, let's test these and see. They've been in there for about 45 minutes. Oh yeah. I think those are done. I mean, I'm no baker, like I said, but while we're waiting on the loaf to be done, I'm gonna go ahead and get these out so they can cool. I don't know if that's proper, but look how cute. How cute. They turned out so pretty. I hope they taste good. I guess I'll probably wait for them to cool down before I can try one, but I mean, I don't know. Should I try and break one up now so you can see? Well, let's do that. So yeah, it's nice and hot. Let's look at it. Oh God, it's hot. Ooh. Can you see that? It's pretty good. It's very moist. I don't know. But not this time. This is the second time I've ever made zucchini bread. First time was last time that I posted on Instagram. I don't know, like, I've had zucchini bread before. I don't think I've ever had like a pumpkin zucchini bread combo. I think it's pretty good. I could have maybe used a little bit more clove. I know I was very limited on that because I didn't want it to overwhelm the taste, but I think I could have used a little bit more, but Pumpkin has the zoomies, so she's running around the couch. Again, just needs a little bit more clove, I think. Because I think the last time I made it, I put a lot of clove and it was like way overpowered by clove. Now I kind of scared myself and didn't put enough. Anyway, let's wait for the loaf to be done. Good job, Pumpkin. Get back. Get back. Go. Yeah, I can tell this isn't done yet. Let's just see how bad. Yeah, it's still really, really gooey. All right, back in for maybe another 10. We're gonna do 10-minute increments because I have no idea. This still doesn't look done to me. What did I do wrong? We're at like 65 minutes now. It's so goopy. What did I do wrong this time? If you're a baker, let me know. Did I forget something? It's so... Maybe I didn't drain or like pull the water out of the zucchini as much as I should have or something. Oh, I guess we'll go in for another 10 minutes. That'll be 75 minutes. See, this is why baking is no fun to me, because one day it's 55 minutes, the other day it's 75, and I don't even have a clue why. This is fun. I hope you're enjoying this video. It's fine. I hope you're all having a great day. I don't know when this will get posted, maybe Sunday or Monday. So hope you have a great week and you are staying cool in the heat out there. All right, moment of truth. Let's see. I mean, it looks better, but let's see. It's still a little goopy. It's still really goopy. What did I do wrong? Why isn't this cooking? I'm sure the rest of the bread is getting hard. I'm calling it quits right now. We're gonna just, however this ended up is what, what we're dealing with. I'm not doing it anymore. It's been in the oven for 75 minutes. See, I forget. My wrist, my hand is really weak. I don't know if I'm supposed to let this cool or what, but we're gonna take a look at it since it literally was in there for forever. See how goopy it is? Why did it do that? It looks fine over here. It's just the center. Well, I didn't want the bread to get like too burnt. So anyway, what I think might be the issue, maybe I didn't get enough of the zucchini water out. I'm sorry I failed you, but these turned out pretty good. These turned out great, okay? We're just gonna remember this, not that. If you're a baker and you have any idea why it did that, let me know. The last time I made it, didn't do that, and it only took, like I said, like 45 minutes, or no, 55 minutes. Another thing that could be is that I think whenever I made the skulls, I put more than a half a cup in the scoop, because I used like a full cup, but it wasn't like full. It was like a little over 3/4 of a cup in each skull, so then there was less bread going in the loaf pan. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know, but I'm about to eat all these skulls. I mean, I'm not, but if I could, I would, because those turned out really good. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. It was kind of a fail. Like, half of it was a fail, but I hope that if you give this a try, you learn from my mistakes. We're all just having fun. This isn't a baking competition, and the skulls turned out really good. So if you got those little skull pans, or you got like a decorative Halloween pan and you're like, I don't know what to do or what to make with these, try this. They're pretty good. But anyway, but so many of you wanted the recipe and I tried my best to recreate it. This is why I don't bake, because how come it worked last time? And I don't know what I did so different this time. But anyway, hear me out. I just tried it. Yes, it's a little goopy. but it's still pretty good. Like, here, look how moist. It's so good. I mean, I'm sure you're like, girl, yeah, it's moist, it's not even done. It's only goopy at the top. Like the edges and the bottom all turned out really good. So was it an epic fail? No. Was it a fail? Sure. But not epically. Okay. Now we can end this video. Go ahead and give this a try. Add a little bit more clove to more than what I did. Other than that, it's really good. I can't eat anymore. That is good. Such a tasty fall treat. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. Appreciate you all watching. If you have any super easy recipes, they're like, girl, I have this recipe that's for fall that is so easy, I know you could make it. Send it my way because I'll give it a try. Might not film it because I can't bake, but if it turns out good, and maybe if I have some confidence, I'll film it for you. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, and I will see you all next time.